Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I got one person in here. Is that you, Brooke? I got my moderator in here. I have no plan, as always. Love you guys. I love that about me. I'm glad that you love that about me. My last video was really heavy. My last video was very, I was in very heavy energy, and I just wanted to come on here and connect with you guys. And hi, Lori, and touch base and bring some sunshine. I have some more sunshine in my life today. I feel more clear. The clouds are like slowly rolling through. And I just want to enjoy this day for how much better I feel than yesterday. Everything is not gone yet, and that's okay. It really is okay. It's okay to not be fully okay and to be in the middle of it and still see the sunshine, know that there's clouds, enjoy the clouds. I enjoy the rain. It's been raining all day long. And I enjoy the rain. So I'm finding the sunshine in the rain, and I wanted to bring a little bit to you guys too, because I know things are just really heavy right now. And so I've got my music playing, and I haven't had music on in a little while. It's like music has kind of died out of my life. So we're just going to rock a little bit tonight. We're just going to hang out. And I sent a lot of really, really powerful rainbow energy just before this. I did some light language and sent it your way. And so I'm setting up this space. I'm holding you guys in light, and I'm creating this space so that when you come in here, you can feel the lightness. You can feel the supportive family kind of energy. It's like, and that's why I titled it Family Meeting. I just want to connect with my family right now and see how you guys are doing, do a little bit of a reading for you and answer any questions that you guys have, and chit chat and just, be that connect right now. I have reached out to so many people, and so many people have been there for me in the last week. I'm so grateful for that. And with my energy being a little bit higher right now and a little bit clearer, I really want to pay some of that back too. And to be there for whatever you guys might need right now, okay? Which is a little bit of sunshine, witches, as I just said, witches too. I've been seeing a lot of witch stuff today. So a lot of people have some past life stuff going on that is clearing through their field. So I want to support all my bitches, I heard. All my witches, but all my bitches. Where are my bitches at? Okay, Brooke, I am going to add you as a moderator. You're all set. There's 3 little buttons or 3 little dots right next to each person's name. If you need to remove their comment or remove them from the channel, you can do that too, or from the chat. Hi guys, I just want to say hi to you real quick. Selma, hi. It's good to see you. Justine, hi. I haven't seen your name in a little while. Danny Torres, how are you? Asha said you transmute a lot of energies. You're fucking right, I do. Holy shit. But I've had so much help this time. I've had so much support. Some really powerful light workers, and I had a healing circle the other night too, which was meant to support these energies, to support me in helping to transmute them, and to help our inner children, because that's really who's processing the things right now. Our inner child is really, really present, and there's something very powerful going on with that version of us. It's very deep, and there's kind of like a death going on. There's a transformation happening. So we have to support our inner children. Each of our inner children are supporting everybody else's inner children. So just know that whatever you're going through, I am there supporting you. My inner child is supporting yours and can see you. I can see you. I can see you underneath of the fog and behind the clouds. I know that there is light. There is sunshine behind those clouds for you. I know that you are that light. And I'm here to I just heard blow sunshine up your ass. I am here to blow sunshine up your ass right now. Okay? So there it is. Hi, Ben. Oh, yes. Hi, Kat. Okay, so make sure you guys hit like, thumbs up button. If you end up not liking it, just hit the button again and unlike it by the end of the video. The super chat is enabled too, so make sure you hit the little money sign down at the bottom if you guys want to donate to the channel. I'm so fucking grateful for all of those people in the last week. I've just had donations come in randomly from all over the place. It's just like 11 here. Someone sent me $111 the other day just as a donation. I'm just like, I am so fucking blessed right now. So I just want to like throw that gratitude out there and that love and send that energy right back at you and say, God fucking love you. I love you so much. If you want to donate to my channel, please go to down in the box below is my website. You can just click the donate button, and it is so much appreciated. I do have an Amazon wish list too, and I actually just added another deck of cards. Like I need another deck of cards like I need a hole in the head, but I have 60 of them sitting up here. But apparently I need another one. I just added it on there. So I can't even remember what it is. The Oracle of the Seven Energies or something like that. It looks amazing and I need to have it, and I'll do a live and show you guys the new cards and stuff. So hi, Claudia. Hi, We Are One Energy Tarot. I love it. That's a very long name for me to say. I'm just going to call you We Are One. Epiphany and Noel. Hi. Beerography. I love that, Ben. Okay, so let me listen to the song real quick. She's so beautiful. And I tell her every day. Okay. So as I was saying that, I see myself on the screen. As I was saying that, I was looking at myself. And it reminds me of, I had a session today with a client and we were talking about doing mirror work and sitting there and looking in the mirror and saying these things to yourself, working with your inner child. You can do that with the mirror exercise, and you just sit down, really sit in front of the mirror, look at yourself, look directly into your own eyes and see, dig into, connect with your inner child and tell her the things that she needs to hear. If you need to write them down ahead of time, write them down so that you can kind of get into a flow of them. But I want you to almost rapid fire, just say all of these things to her that she needs to hear, that she is, that she knows that she is, that you can see underneath of the clouds, and like blow sunshine up her ass or his ass. That's what you need to do. Because you're amazing. Just the way you are, where you are. The pain that you're going through is really fucking beautiful, and it's okay. And who you are and the hot mess that you look right now because of where you are is so beautiful. It's amazing, and it's leading you to such beautiful things. It's okay to be exactly where you are, and I love you exactly where you are. So use that exercise. Use it like instead of add that to your list of things that you do for your spiritual maintenance. Do a meditation and then write down all of your affirmations and really, really, really look yourself in the eye and say those things. I am beautiful. I am love. I am mercy. I am grace. I am power. I am energy. I am light. I am always, always cared for by the universe. I'm supported all the time. I love myself. I love you. The world loves me. I am loved. I am a gift to everyone around me. I am the light of my life. I am blessed. I am so happy with where I am. I'm so happy with how far I've come. Everything is always working out for me. The power of the light is within me. The shadows are important and such a powerful part of me that I embrace them and I love them too. I love every single part of me. I dance in the light of my soul. My essence is shining through. My power is in every single breath. My sensitivity is a superpower. I am a powerful empath, and I love that about myself. I will not desensitize myself anymore for the world around me. My sensitivities are my superpowers, and it's what I love most about myself. I am not ashamed of myself. I am so worthy. I am so powerful. I am so proud of myself. I am so light. I am love. I'm energy. You are love. You are energy. I want you guys to watch this back later and write all those things down if you need to, and say them all to yourselves. Whatever you see in me is a mirror of you. I am channeling your energy. I am channeling my energy. We are all one. Felt really good. I'm going to need all that in writing, Ronald said. Hi, Ronald. Hi, Rachel. Yes, well, that's what I'm saying too. I'm not joking. If you need to watch this back and write all of those things down for yourself. Eventually, you just will be able to let it flow in that way and allow yourself the freedom of a rampage, to love yourself, to worship and honor yourself and your inner child, and how powerful that inner child is. The work that she's doing right now and he's doing right now is really, 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 really hard for them. And they are battling through they're in between worlds right now. They're in between a death and a rebirth. They are in that time period. It's like, the veil is thin right now, and there are all of these spirits, there are all of these energies that are in between worlds that we are more sensitive to, that we can feel around us. It's almost as if we are tapping into our own inner child and the versions of us from past lives that have died and got stuck in that space in between. It's dark. It's sad. It's not where they're meant to be. They are supposed to be in the light. They're no longer of this world. We're not in this world yet. They are in the middle, in this limbo, in this, there's no energy left to live. They're not even living anymore. And it's confusing and it's terrifying. And that's essentially the energy of where I've been and a lot of the things that are going on right now. So our inner child is dealing with that, or essentially that version of us is dying off. It's time that we embrace it, that we surrender to it, because on the other side of that is such amazing, beautiful light. But like I said, we have to surrender to it. We have to embrace that death. This energy that we have going on, we need to hug the shit out of it. We need to hug the shit out of it and say, I see you. I see what you're doing for me. Kind of sucks to be in the middle of it, but there's so many other people going through it. I have this crowd of people. I have this whole family who are going through the same thing, and their energy is supporting mine. And that is the light in the darkness. That's the only light that I need in the darkness is someone to come and sit down with me and say, you need some company, instead of trying to flip on all the lights and say, come on, let's go. We're going to a club. We're going to get drunk or whatever. I'm going to sit in the dark with you and just hold your hand and, maybe order a pizza or something like that. Right? That's what we need. Oh, thank you, Diana. You're beautiful too. Marianne, hi. How are you? Tracy, hi. I love you guys. The first card that came out is this one. And it's funny because this one came out in my reading for my client that I did earlier today that I was talking about doing the mirror exercise with. And this deck, if you need to know, is one of my newest ones. I love it so much. Thank you to one of my subscribers who got it off of my Amazon wish list and sent it to me, Misty Jane. Thank you. I love it. It's one of my new favorites. Alice in Wonderland Oracle, Lucy Cavendish. There's a crow on the front of it, and crows have been showing up a lot today. They showed up in that reading this morning too, so that's no coincidence. And what we talked about is that crows, for a lot of people, represent death, but they also represent new beginnings. And I don't see any separation in those two energies right now. The death phase and the new beginning phase are kind of all merged in one. It's almost like this yin yang. I can see a death and a beginning, an ending and a beginning. It really is the end of a major, major karmic cycle. And we are in the middle of that death process. And The crows are trying to usher in this new beginning for us, a really important new beginning. And I don't think that it's any coincidence that we are coming up on All Souls Day and the veil is thin, and also the election here in the US. I have a feeling, and I've been getting for a while now, that the masks are going to come off after Thanksgiving, or not Thanksgiving, but maybe Thanksgiving. They were saying Halloween before, but maybe because I just said Thanksgiving, it got pushed back or something. No coincidences. So whether that literally means the mask that we're wearing, or the mask of illusion, or, you know, your truth is starting to come out, or the truth in the world is starting to come out, who knows, but keep that in mind. Okay. Something about my client today also said something about, she's getting the information that November 4th, something is going to happen on November 4th. And that happens to be the day after the election too. So, not to get into politics or anything like that, but it is going to be an enormous shift in energy in the entire world, because this is a massive election in this crazy year of 2020 vision. So, okay. It says find the lesson. Number 29 card, and it's the number 11. Discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you are learning. So like I said, understanding that the dark leads to the light, that there's something here that you're meant to see. Your inner child is also meant to show you how far you've come. They're meant to show you past situations so that you can extract whatever lesson it is that you need to in order to move forward. There's something that's always been holding us back. And we have healed layers and layers and layers of this many times, but there's some sort of energy within that time period, that event in your life, whatever that pattern that you recreate all the time. There's some sort of lesson in that you, up to now, in all the times that you've healed it, have not been ready to extract yet. You weren't ready to see it yet. You weren't able to see it just yet. But within the last full moon, maybe even with the last full moon, the light that was downloaded, the codes that you have, I'm hearing crystalline codes, diamond codes that you have had recently, have upgraded you to a point where you now are ready to finally see the fullness of that lesson, extract what you need to out of it, and finally close the door on that chapter. Finally close that door. Hold on to me, because I'm a little unsteady, right? Okay, so tower moment. I hear tower moment. I hear tower moment. Hold on to me, because I'm a little unsteady. So I feel that the lesson that is being extracted is coming from, okay, they're showing me like dark night of the soul, the dark night of the soul that you went through in the past, in however many times you went through it. For me, I've had this pattern repeat and been in this, I call it this frozen energy where nothing can penetrate it. And I just am, laying on the couch, comatose, and no will to live, and just no motivation, and completely just so the sad in the core of my being. And that pattern has happened many times in my life, and it's the depth of despair and dark night of the soul. So it feels to me like extracting the lesson from that dark night of the soul that you had back then. Maybe it was when, during a breakup, or when someone died, or really, really sitting in the emotion of that loss, experiencing the loss and the emotions of it, whatever kind of loss it was. It definitely feels like a loss. Your whole world came crumbling down. The lesson that you need to extract from it now is the positive of it. We experienced the pain of it because we didn't get to properly experience the pain of that. And what we can do now, because we allowed ourselves to do that and to express it and to get it out and whatever else we needed to do, we are able to extract the positive from it. Okay, now that we got all of that out of our system, what was 3 positive things, powerful, positive things that happened to you because of that situation. Who are you now because of that situation? And allow yourself to be held in the light of that. Bring that light forward, close the door on that situation, on that pattern, on that way of being and that way of thinking, okay? Trust that you are learning. And I pulled a clarifier for this too, and it's the Three of Pentacles. So it's about creating this new reality. It's about creating this next step forward. We are creating the new earth, and look how green that is. It's all very, very earthy and grounded, and it's all about creativity. It's being able to paint this new picture from those lessons. We have to be able to extract the energy of that light in order to feed this creativity and to feed this world that we are manifesting. For some of you, this has to do with your twin flame. You see these two flames down here? It has to do with releasing the dark night of the soul, the tower moment. It could be releasing your twin flame in order to free yourself. For a lot of you, they're just pointing that out for me, that this is about your twin flame. So in order to create the world you want, create the template that you want of twin flame also. Let go of all of the preconceived notions, old belief systems about how twin flame was defined and what it's supposed to look like, and create your own belief system around it and mold your life according to that belief system. What is it to you, and what do you want it to be? What do you see it being? What do you deserve for it to be? What do you deserve for your counterpart to look like and be? And start creating that. The only way that you can create that is to honor how badly it went wrong before, so that you can create this new template. If that means it's with someone else, then you take that twin flame energy and you transfer it over to this other person, because twin flame is an energy, not a person. You create your own reality. You create your world. And so extract the light from your tower moment, from your dark night of the soul. It was the best thing that could have ever happened to you. Why? List those reasons for me. You want to list them right now? I'll read them. I want to know those things from you. I want you to look at them and really see what was the best thing. Why was separation a gift? What did you learn when you were devastated either by that person or by that loss in your life? What have you learned, and how is it now shining as light through your eyes? How is it meant to help other people right now? You're light workers. You are meant to be helping other people with and through your empathic experience. What are you creating? What is the light legacy that you're creating for this realm? We're all doing it together. And so the trail of light that I leave behind me as I navigate through this world is infused with the codes of my experience and the fingerprint of my essence, in order to activate people, in order to resonate, in order to create resonance, in order to bring us all to a vibration together, so that we are one, so that we recognize that we are one, so that we vibrate out of that darkness and come back to oneness and higher vibrational light and rainbow energy. And okay, does that make sense? The wheel. No fucking shit. The wheel. Right? Major karmic cycle ending. Look at how bright and light this is around this. Okay? I'm hearing the word fate. This is the ending of karmic cycles. This is also about karma. So fate. Let me listen to the song. Toast to the ones that I love. Memories bring back you. Memories bring back you. It's very happy. It's very light. Can we revel in the positive memories, the good times? Can we look outside of these clouds and see the sunshine? Can we see the positive in these energies? Can we be grateful for that person or for that situation, and bring the memories of those people, keep the honor them and keep them alive in our thoughts and in our hearts. This is for people who, this is specifically for people who have lost loved ones too. Okay. They've been telling me a lot recently about honoring the dead and the Day of the Dead and the All Souls Day and things like that. With the veil being thin right now, our ancestors and spirits of people who have passed, who we've loved in our lives, they are so close to us right now. They are so close, we can see them and feel them and touch them and honor them, and then send them to the light. Memories bring back. So they're also showing me the ofrenda that my girls and I are wanting to put together. We watched Coco the one night, and if you haven't seen it, please watch it now, because it's all about the Day of the Dead, and the message in it is just so powerful, and I got like so many channeled messages out of that movie. But we're going to set something up to honor all of the people who have passed in our life. Now, that also means honoring the people who have moved through your life, who have passed out of your life, maybe not passed away, but who have moved out of your realm, including, soulmates, twin flames, karmic partners, whatever it is. Honoring them for the light that they shined in your life and the contrast that they showed you, or the growth that you have experienced because of the experiences you went through with them, and relive those memories. Relive those memories, even the bad ones if you need to, in order to extract the powerful, like the energy of your power within all of that. I hope that makes sense. Number 10 card, fucking 10. Okay. We are at a 10. We are at a 10. Whew. Thank you for that. Mercury goes direct on November 3rd. Okay. Thank you for that, Salma. I didn't know that. And that's lovely. And I feel like Mars is going direct sometime soon too. I feel like in the middle of November. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that's going direct too. And so all of this heaviness and all of this warring and all of this battling and the energy of being battle weary, I feel like is going to start to clear out with as Mars retrograde moves up. And what they're showing me right now is it's actually going to ease up a little bit before Mars goes direct. It's why our inner children have been battling us so much recently too, because they are in the energy of that shift, and it's just super powerful right now. Hi, Mysterious Energy. I haven't seen you in a while. So yeah, again, super chat is enabled. Oh, thank you so much. Who put that up there? Renee, thank you so much. Renee and Asha, I see you up there. Renee, I'm going to pull a card for you right now, okay? And then Asha, I'll pull one for you after that. Oh, ho, 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 ho. 4 wands. Renee, that one's for you. Renee, I haven't seen you in so long. It's time for us to get back together again. 4 of wands, stability, home, foundation. This is like real feeling home again. Okay, what does home feel like to you? And it's hard to see with my light, but there's 2 doves on it too. The doves here at the top. You can see the way the doves are just totally lit up. They are on fire in the sky. The doves, the energy of dove is lighting up the sky. It's peace. Peace and home and serenity is either where you are right now or that's where you're leading. This karmic cycle, whatever is ending right now for you, and everybody take whatever resonates for you too. Even though I'm pulling a card for Renee, we are all the same collective. And so a lot of you, this is the message for you too. Okay. Dove spirit has been coming up a lot for me lately too. And it's very powerful. And it's very powerful, and it's very soft at the same time. It's softly powerful. Killing me softly, I just heard. Killing me softly was his words. Oh, baby, I think I want to marry you. For some of you, this is about marriage. This is about commitment or being committed or getting into some sort of commitment. Okay, that was no coincidence that Mr. Bruno Mars just said that. So there you go. Asha, I'm going to pull one for you too, okay? Thank you. That was quick. Oh, that one's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, the star. God, love her. I love the energy in this card, in this deck. It's very empowered. It's super healing. There is so much cleansing, like water cleansing energy. You've had upgrades to your crown chakra, and that's interesting. When I did that too, I noticed that my hair tie is blue. So there have been upgrades to your crown chakra that have rooted now down into your heart. And you see the way that she's just kind of like opening her chest up like that. She's thrown it all to the wind. She's trusting the universe. This is what they want you to do. They want you to surrender to the healing that is there for you. Okay? Surrender and open yourself up to the Reiki that I sent ahead of time, to the light language, to the downloads, to the transmissions that I sent to this space ahead of time, because they're meant for you, and it's going to help you. A lot of violet flame energy I sent. Violet flame is very, very cleansing. It says flame, but just like the dove, where it's powerfully soft, it's softly powerful. That's what the violet flame is for me too. It's a very powerful, very potent energy, but it's so soft and cleansing. It's like water. This is my fight song. This is my fight song, okay? This is my fight video. This is, you guys are witnessing me really fighting back, okay? My inner child has been fighting against me, and I've just kind of surrendered to it. She's taken me over, and I've been trying to get out of it, but I really had to reach out for a lot of help, and I'm so grateful for all of the people that have helped me. But right now, what this is me being like, fuck it, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of being in that energy. I can't do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. And I have enough energy back. I've been rejuvenated by all of this light coming my way, and all of these intentions, and all of these beautiful people, and all of this love. And I opened myself up just enough to receive all of that, and to understand that I'm worthy of all of that. And the strength card is on the bottom. Look at the way she's lit up like that, right? This is my fight song. This is my fight back video. This is about me saying, it's time for me to warrior forward. It's time for us to move forward, and I'm leading the charge, okay? You want to get out of this energy? Let's go. Let's go. Let's honor it. Let's help our inner children. Let's close the cycles. Let's extract the lessons first. That's how we do it. That's how I've done it. I have been extracting those lessons from that past energy that I've been sitting in. And I'm being infused with it now. I'm being infused with massive light codes that are coming onto the planet right now. And again, with the violet flame, this stone on my ring is a violet flame stone. I'd never heard of it before. It was the only one that was in the store that I was in England, and I knew it had to be mine. Something really powerful about the violet flame right now. Okay? This is my fight song. Let's go. Who's going to warrior up with me? This fucking warrior is back. Okay? Salma 444. That's a good number. That's an angel number. Thank you. Make sure you guys hit the like button too, okay? Salma, this card is for you. Ronald, I see yours on there too. Okay, I'll pull yours next. Salma, 4 of Cups. Okay, this energy that I'm talking about, this very, very frozen, very, this is a very longing kind of energy. If you haven't seen my last video, go over and watch that. There's another one too that's called Light Workers. Are you feeling intense loneliness right now? If you haven't seen that one, or even if you have seen that one, maybe go back and watch it again. There's seeds that are planted for something to help you to release that energy right now. There's some sort of longing there. that is stopping you from extracting the lessons. And maybe it's to do with your counterpart, or they're not giving me details about that. They said that you'll know what that is. And this message is for other people too. Picking your head up from this. It's okay to sit in this for a little bit while that version of you experiences that. But just take a moment to pick your head up and appreciate the clouds. Appreciate them and just say, wow, I really am in this space of kind of sadness and longing and heaviness, but a lot of other people are too. And that's beautiful because we resonate with each other, and resonance is so important. And we're the same vibration right now. So that makes me feel a little bit less alone. And even that teeny tiny tidbit is what will help you to extract the lessons that you need from this space, and the positivity and the sunshine to start to clear those clouds away just a little bit. The longing is there for a reason. Contrast is there for a reason. It is meant to show you the things that you don't want so that you really, really lean into the things that you do want. Okay? I hope that makes sense for you. Definitely feels like it's surrounding another person. Okay. And a lot of this has to do with a lot of different relationships and connections that we have in our lives. It could be about loss. It could be about the death of someone, or whatever it is. We're experiencing all of these things on many levels. Many timelines are happening right now. So just picking your head up and finding something to appreciate. Appreciate the people in here that are supporting you. Appreciate one thing, just one thing. Just pick one thing out and see how that feels. Okay, that's really all you need to do to start to get that momentum. Okay, I hope that resonates for you. All right, Ronald, I'm going to do yours too. Can I get a card for Ronald, please? Let me listen to the song real quick. I can't help falling in love with you. I hope that that's you guys singing that to me, and thank you very much. I love you guys too. But I have a feeling it's deeper than that. It's more than that. It's a longing. That's that longing energy again too. And it's a really beautiful song. It's not meant to be a super sad song, but hi, Elizabeth. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. That's okay. I didn't check my phone either. So Mars goes direct November 13th. Thank you, Kat. I for some reason I had the 11th in my mind, but I didn't want to say it because I didn't know if it was 11/11 or not. Thank you for that. Okay. Well, a lot of 11/11s going on. 11/11, you said, and the Four of Wands are bringing me back to the Four of Wands again, which is the 11/11 card. So there's that too for however that resonates for you. Okay. King of Swords, Ronald, you got King of Swords. King of Swords is, swords are about intuition and thoughts. And the King of Swords has very, very powerful thoughts, and he's kind of in his knowing. You're compiling a lot of information right now. You're compiling a lot of intuitive information and downloading a lot of stuff, but it also feels like research, like you're compiling a lot of information. And it's a good thing. The King's energy is very confident. It's very powerful, but a lot of times it can be very sharp. So just watch with the sharpness. And a lot of times that sharpness comes out as judgment. It's like a projection of judgment. It's also a projection of fear sometimes. So just be careful with that. That's what they're showing me. So it's just a little bit of, it's kind of dark too. It's a little bit cloudy and gray. Infuse it with a little bit more color, okay? That's what they're saying too, is chakra. Start doing some work on your own chakras. Envision them. You know the colors of all the different chakras, and if you don't, do some research into the chakras, and maybe that's what they're saying too. Take some of this research that you've been doing and start focusing on the chakras a little bit more, and learn different techniques for balancing those chakras. It's going to help you. It's going to help you. Focus on yourself. Reel it into yourself. Bring all of that energy, all of that knowledge, all of that stuff that you're gaining, and bring it into yourself in order to really, when we project judgment on other people, a lot of times it is a reflection of how we judge ourselves, or how we feel about ourselves, or how we doubt ourselves, or something like that. Bring that back into always bring it back into yourself. That's what they're saying. I hope that resonates for you. Hi, Denise. How are you? Thank you for the donation. 2222. Thank you, Kat. Oh, what a good number. A lot of green going on right now. A lot of yellow. You're welcome. Okay, Denise, I'm going to pull a card for you guys too. And just remember that we're all one. So these are messages for everyone. So take that into account. And take these in for yourself too. Thank you. Oh, 2 of them wanted to come out. All right. Not taking reversals right now. Okay, the Hierophant and Seven of Swords. And they came out like this. So it looks to me like, I always take into account the way that they're facing also. This, are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is it something that you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times, I find myself longing. Okay, so the energy of this person, it feels like a person, a guide, a leader, maybe someone very spiritual. Be careful of what they call false light. And I feel like what they're saying is narrow down the places that you get your guidance from. Not all, some of it is based in judgment, some of it is based in ego, and all of that has a purpose too, and it's meant to teach you something. But right now, the support and guidance that you're needing needs to be saturated with authenticity. And there are some guides, and there are some leaders, and there are some readers, and I'm a poet and didn't know it. There are some people whose intentions are not quite pure right now because they have underlying fear programs running and guiding them, and the information that they're putting out is it's like people post something because they're worried about money and they need to do a reading, and they just need to do it in order to make a little bit of money, and they're coming from a good place, but the message is kind of chaotic and it's kind of all over the place, and that's just an example. But I feel like what they're saying is just be mindful and kind of bring your circle back in to what feels good, what resonates with you. Even someone that you've been following for a long time, if there are things that don't quite resonate, don't try to make them fit. It's okay to move on from those people that you have gotten guidance from, or whatever it is. And that could include church members, or people priests or something like that. They're bringing that up to me too. Someone and people who you have relied on before, you may be vibrating out of that realm now, and it may be new people out there who are meant to start guiding you. There's some sort of thing that there's a fear, there is something in their energy that you could feel is not quite right, or just it wasn't feeling right, but you usually follow them or take their guidance or whatever it is. please follow your intuition. Really listen to the energies that you're sensitive to. You're a powerful empath. And so really rely on those and listen to those. Really close your eyes and listen to those. What are they telling you? Sometimes you can't hear the words, but you can feel the words and you can feel what it is that you're supposed to do. 33 on my clock, right? Or on 33 people in here right now. 33 is the master number for Jesus. And so it's like he's guiding you to see where that fear is coming from. Another aspect to this for maybe some others of you, or maybe Denise for you also, but there is an energy in religious teachings, in the Bible, for me specifically, it's in the Bible, and there's human conditioning on top of the words that when they were translating the energy and the messages that they were getting, they constricted and they restricted the energies with words. They put that energy into a box and tried to define it with words and their interpretation, their translation of those messages that they were getting. And in a lot of the places, especially in the Bible, there is a lot of fear conditioning that is infused in those words too. You have to feel underneath of the words, okay? Yes, there's something in the energy of those. There's some sort of fear that's sitting there. There's some sort of darkness. There's Satan. There's the devil. There's demons. All of those things really, at the end of the day, mean blockages. They mean blockages in your chakras. They mean some sort of like something that someone was afraid of. We know that to be lower vibrational energies. That's really all it needs to be. We don't need to be programmed with the fear of demons or fearing negative energies or entities or whatever it is, because then we just feed it even more and we give it power. So when they say all of these things about demons or evil or whatever it is, they not only feed it themselves, but then they extract the fear out of you, and then you're feeding it also. Look underneath of the words, the energy of the love underneath. There is always, always the energy of Jesus and the love that he represented, the Christ united union, heaven on earth energy that he was representing, that he was saying through his words that people could not interpret. Extract that. You're being called to extract that. There's so many times where, I get messages in everything. It's just like I read the code, there's that, and it's just like I'm reading the matrix code all the time. So I get messages in a lot of different things. And sometimes they tell me to get out my Bible. And I have a big aversion to the Bible because I was kind of traumatized by all of the fear and all of the judgment and all of that negative programming and a lot of negative stuff that I was feeling in it from my religious upbringing. And so I almost resented it. And so when they asked me to get out the Bible, I'm like, oh, really? Can't we get a message? I like cards. Why can't we read some message from the cards? But it's a lesson in extracting the energy of really pure, unconditional love and the simplicity of just feeling the energy that gives you more powerful message than like words ever could. So they take me to certain passages and he's trying to teach me about this and pull the energy out from this. And, so anyway, that was a lot, but for some of you, that's what this is about too. Okay. Thank you. I hope that resonated. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Kat. Thank you. I already said hi to you, but I see your donation. Thank you very much. I'm going to pull a couple of cards for you too. Oh, yes. Thank you, Elizabeth. Fear was created by perception of man. God never instilled fear within us. So, that's what I'm saying too, is the fear was it's religious programming and it's control mechanisms and things like that. And it's infused in and imprinted on the words in the Bible. And so we're really meant to look underneath of that. If you have an aversion to the Bible, like I did too, I don't anymore. Solar plexus clearing. because he's taken me to the Bible enough times where it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember reading about this before, and I remember it pissing me off because, you know, they're talking about women a certain way or whatever it was. And he was like, no, dig deeper. Go deeper than that, though. Forget about that, like, initial, something's triggering you for a reason, but it's the fear programming in that that's triggering you. What's under that? What was the message underneath of that? So if you need to challenge yourself and do that same thing, you know, we as light workers, we can get messages from anywhere, and we can communicate more deeply with people who are rooted in religion and religious institution and things like that. We can shine our light for them too. Just with the energy of that knowing, the vibration of that knowing that goes out, it infuses them with that too. And them with us, because they feel a lot of that love underneath of it too. Okay. Okay, Kat. Kat, do you have a specific question? They're asking me to ask you if you have a specific question. So bringing me back to family again, because I titled this family meeting. Like, all right, guys, let's circle up in the living room. We're having a family meeting here, okay? I got some things to discuss with you. To check off the list. You guys, there's a lot of dirty laundry. So we're going to need to straighten up a little. This is like the straightening up talk, okay? We've been laying on the couch. We've been lazy. We got popcorn all over the place. We haven't given any fucks at all for the last week. It's time to start straightening up a little bit, okay? That's the energy of this talk right now. All right, I'm not taking reversals. Something like, I couldn't get to you. That was what I heard on the song. And Kat, I'm going to see if you have a question. But the cards that came out are the Death card, which looks really beautiful to me. It's really, say something, I'm giving up on you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. This is, ooh, this is like very, very loss energy. This is loss energy. And then there's the Five of Cups next to it. Okay, you're in the void. You're in the void. You're re-experiencing a very, very deep loss. And it's almost like, I can't move. I can't move right now. Feels like it was stirred up a little bit. It was stirred up with our circle. This is for you specifically, Kat. Feels like it was kind of stirred up with our circle. This is like our get together, and I think it was for a lot of us that were there. It was meant to bring this up in order to bring you to your family, to bring you to your soul family. There's a lot of soul family energy here, but there's a major death happening right now, or it's an experience of death. It's hard to breathe a little bit. Just listening. Something when you're younger. Maybe this message is for somebody else. Does that resonate with you, Kat? No? Okay, this message may be meant for somebody else then. Hello from the other side. This is definitely the energy of someone who's passed. So someone here has gone through a major loss and is sitting like in the middle of void energy. Some of you have the energy of someone who passed in your realm. And let me tell you something about that right now, okay? We're very, very sensitive to it. We can feel them there. And if you don't realize that you have the energy of someone who has passed there, what it feels like is a longing for them again. All of a sudden, you're experiencing the energy of that death again, and it's just hit you like a ton of bricks. And it's because they're in your realm. The energy of people who have passed, I firmly believe that they are not meant to be in between realms. They're not meant to be connected to us. they're meant to be guides for us for a little bit, but they're only meant to guide us to the lessons and to heal what it is that keeps them attached to us. We need to heal that, and we need to release them. They need to be sent to the light. I can help you do that. If you need help with that, get in touch with me. Book a session with me. I can help you to release this energy if you're ready to release that energy. The thing is, it comes directly from your healing that thing. And I see it as like they have a chakra system too. And if they have a blockage in their root chakra, and that's what ties them here, this feeling of instability, they are feeling unstable, but it's because they're attached to the vibration in your field of the instability that happened when they died or whatever it is. They're attached. It could be someone that's attached to you too that you didn't know, but you carry the vibration of that, and it's sitting in your root chakra. And so healing yours, clearing out that blockage and clearing theirs at the same time, and then asking Jesus to take them to the light is so important. They're supposed to go to the light. That's where they're meant to be. And then their soul is released, and they are then part of the light, and the light force is even more powerful at that point because of it. So if you need help doing that, please get in touch with me and I will help you to do that. They've shown me in the last couple of days that is going to be, and I've done it many times before, but that's part of my role, is helping these energies, helping these spirits, releasing them into the light, helping them to move on in order to empower them and to strengthen the light. This time of year, again, the veil is so thin that there's so many more that we are becoming aware of in order to free them. Okay? Okay. Yeah. Hello from the other side. I can't say that I can say that I tried to tell you I'm sorry for breaking your heart. This could be past life stuff too. Yes, it can be past life stuff too. Okay? Okay. Kat, I didn't see if you responded with a question or anything like that, but does that stuff resonate for you? Or those cards for you? Marianne, I'm holding you in light, okay? I'm sending you guys back so much support and so much light and resonance and healing codes, because I've been through these same things. Okay, that's why the resonance feels so powerful. If the tears come up just that quickly, it's because I've tapped into that vibration. I've connected with that vibration. And the good thing is that there are healing codes connected to my vibration. So when you resonate with this and you allow those emotions to come up and cleanse you, you free up the space to receive those codes of healing. Okay? And just remember that, like Ben, not everybody on here is you're not going to resonate with every single thing that I'm talking about, but you can define death however you define death. It could just be a loss in your life. Dark night of the soul sometimes is worse than experiencing someone's death. It feels like a personal death. And there are versions of us that are dying off right now in order to make way for the new version of us. Yeah, Epiphany Noel said, "Oh my gosh, I've been feeling that I can communicate with people that have passed over." We are so sensitive to it, especially right now. So you're going to become more and more aware of the fact that you can communicate with them. You're tapped into. Okay, so, and I was explaining it today in my session. There are all of these energies around us all the time. There's energy everywhere. It's just one big energy grid out there. And that's how we interact with, we have this energy body around us too. And the energy of people who have passed are still, and especially if they're stuck here, they are an energy body, and they're always there. They're everywhere around, all over the place, but we don't always notice them. We're not always are as sensitive to all of that, because it's kind of like there's a little bit of a barrier, a barrier around our energy grid that separates those dimensions, that separates that dimension where they kind of exist, and our dimension where we kind of exist. But this time of year, that barrier is so thin that we're almost existing within that same dimension. It's not really as much of a separation between those dimensions. So our very, very sensitive energy body is tapped into their energy. We can sense them and we can feel them, and all of a sudden they're shown up. They're always there. We have, if we hone our abilities and if we hone our gifts, we can tap into that on a regular basis too. For some of us, it's stronger than others, but this time of year, it's even stronger for those who have never really even experienced that before. So that's why there's so much fear around this time of year. That's why there's so much fear around Halloween, because people would start experiencing these things and have these events and have these visitations and things like that. And it would scare the shit out of them because nothing ever happened like that before. The door closes, or the light goes off, or something, physically happens, or so people get really afraid of it, because we are taught to fear demons and fear evil, and that spirits are evil, and it's really all just energy. The fear is what is evil. The fear itself is what is evil, and it feeds and just bounces off of those energies, and we blame those energies and say those energies are what I fear. They're what scare me. They are the evil. But really, they're just reflecting back the fear that's coming from you. They're just sitting there like, I just want to go home. I just want to go to the light. I'm stuck here. And your energy is like the same vibration as me. And so they can tell that we're light workers. They can feel and read and connect in with our energy field and know that we are sensitive to them. That's why they're drawn to us. So if you need help navigating that and figuring that out and honing those gifts and those skills in order to help release them, or if you feel like you resonate with that and that's part of your role, or to make peace with the fear that you've always felt, that's one thing that's coming from our inner children too, is that if you're sensitive to that, you have always been sensitive to that. You've probably experienced these things when you were a child too, when your energy was so open and you were more sensitive and you hadn't been desensitized yet. So there is fear connected to that, because kids are conditioned that, there's Halloween and there's all this scary stuff, and we go to a haunted house and you're traumatized by all of this gore and all of this scary movies and stuff like that. And when really energy is just energy, it's all beautiful. And it has a purpose, and our gifts and our sensitivity to energy is a really beautiful gift too. Our kids are really traumatized by those. And so we shut down from that, and we attach fear to that. And the fear of it builds it and builds it and creates more negativity. And we hold on to that negativity and that fear. And we essentially block out our own. It's just like, no, I'm not going to listen. I'm not going to see. And eventually it just like creates this barrier where you can't, like, I can't even hear correctly right now. So you've created this barrier over your ability to sense properly, as a protective mechanism. So your inner child has been triggered by the sensitivity to these energies and them coming, closer to where you are. And that subconscious energy has been triggered. And so your inner child is kind of hurting a little bit. But it's meant to release that energy for them. We need to show them. We need to tell them. It's all just energy. It's all just energy. We don't need to fear this. We can have fun with it, and we can shift over, instead of having all of this really, really scary, gory stuff for Halloween. Let's celebrate the dead. Let's celebrate and honor them, because they were like, human souls at humans at one point, and they had families, and they had love, and they were love, and And they are still that energy. That energy has a purpose. And we really should honor that and honor them and help them too. Treat them like they're our neighbors. They're there all the time. We just never even noticed that they were there. And it's like, oh, hey, neighbor, how's it going? What can I help you with? You want to borrow my rake or something? They're like, no, I just need some help getting to the light. And you're like, okay, sure, I can help you with that. So, yeah, that's what we're meant to do. Does that make sense? Hallelujah's on right now. Can you guys hear my music? I hope you can hear it. Okay. Again, if you guys want me to pull a card for you, thank you, Epiphany Noel. As I said that, make sure you click on the super chat button down at the bottom. 555 is one of my favorite numbers ever. So thank you for that. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you haven't already. If you end up hating this, just unlike it at the end. Marie, hi Marie, so glad to see you. I talk to past animals. Yes, me too. Oh gosh, yeah, a couple of the animals that I've had in the past have shown up recently, so I get that too. That's definitely resonates with me. So if you're feeling the spirit of your animal, so I was talking earlier too about the ofrenda that my kids and I are going to set up with pictures and treats for our loved ones and things like that. That just reminded me that I came across a picture of one of my old pets before. So, and one of my brother's dogs that passed. That's no coincidence. So I'm going to put them up on there on that kind of altar too and honor them. And yeah, thank you for that reminder. Hi, Misty. Who else is in here? Yeah, Rachel. Yeah, we're so sensitive to it right now. I think I maybe have a signature they recognize. Yeah, so you know, why does this one soul, why does this one energy come near me? Why don't they go to my neighbor's house? Or why don't they go to the other light worker down the street? Why are they here with me? Because we carry a vibrational signature that they recognize. So whether that is the fear of dying, losing a loved one, being an empath, being a light worker, being a photographer, or whatever the vibration is within you, that there is something that's similar in their vibration too. So everything is energy, everything is vibration. So they're just attracted to your vibration. You're putting out this, we're constantly vibrating. Look at what that looks like. That looks really like crazy. But because it moves so fast, you don't notice that even standing still, that's what our energy is doing. And all of these experiences that we've had, all of these thoughts that we've had, all of these energies that we've had as an empath, all of those energies that we have experienced through our life make up our energy fingerprint. And we have a vibration of each one of those things that is vibrating like this. And so those energies want to attach, like attracts like, wants to come in and be around that vibration. That's what we're all looking for, is resonance, wanting to be in the same vibration as whatever else is around us. That's what feels good. That's what feels good. Have you ever listened to music that is out of tune? And it's just like this wah, 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 wah. And then when it finally comes in tune, it's just like, oh, that feels better. Yeah, that's good. And it becomes one. You can't tell the difference between this note and this note, or this instrument and this instrument. They just are in tune and in alignment. And that's where alignment is. We're all headed towards that. The energies that are out there are headed towards that too. And they're searching for a similar vibration. Yeah, that's essentially that. Okay, Epiphany Noel, I'm going to pull one for you too. This is, you're the reason. I just heard. It's Callum Scott. I don't know why I know that, but it's Callum Scott. You're the reason. You're the reason. So maybe that's attached to you, Epiphany Noel. I'm not sure, because I just said I'm going to pull this. I just want to thank you guys for being here. This is really, this has been really I just love this. I just love pulling cards. You guys are just like my friends. I wish I had more friends here in the 3D that we could just sit around and chat and bullshit and pull cards and um but I love you guys and I love being able to sit in the living room with you and have a family meeting and pull some cards and give you guidance and clarity and the stuff that I've come into in the last, I don't know, my life really, especially in the last couple of weeks. And like I said in the beginning of this, I'm still clearing through some stuff. I'm still clearing through it. So there's more to come. And I'm not going to, I heard it again, blow sunshine up your ass. I'm not going to blow sunshine up your ass and tell you that everything is okay and like it's all sunshine and roses, and it's not meant to be all sunshine and roses all the time, but I can extract sunshine out of this shit. I feel like Jesus is here big time and he's making all of these stupid jokes. So there is that. It's honest, and I carry the vibration of that, and I get you, I see you, I know that you guys are in that place, and I'm not going to pretend that everything is hunky-dory all the time, and but I am also not going to pretend that it's not possible to still connect with you and laugh and listen to music, and even when we're talking about heavy stuff like this, we can still extract that sunshine together. Our resonance, our connection, our ability to sit here together, even if we sat here and cried the whole time, that resonance is really beautiful to me. So that's where the sunshine is. Okay. Thank you, Brooke, for all the stuff that you're doing in here too. Elizabeth is a moderator too. And Kat, I just wanted to go back through. Of course I asked the question and then I didn't look at the answers, but Kat, I didn't know if you had an extra question outside of that. If you had questions about those cards, were they for you? I want to make sure that you get that reading. And I have a feeling that I'm really going to be doing a lot more work with light workers to enhancing your gifts. Really, really working on and honing your gifts, because that's really what's going to help to lead you to your purpose and guide you to doing more light work. And if there are energies there, if there are souls there that you're guided to pass on, you'll have the tools that you need to be able to do that and to not fear that energy, but also know how to protect yourself from those energies kind of being overwhelming, because they can be. You can tap in and out of it too. You can protect yourself from that. I want to be able to guide you guys to be doing that too, because we have a big role to fill. Okay, Ronald, thank you for your donation again. AM, what is your name actually? All right, Epiphany Noel, I'm still pulling a card for you. I didn't forget about you. I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss these donations. Brooke or Elizabeth, is there any way? I'm going to scroll down through the chat so I can stay current with the comments that are on there and interact with you guys as I go. Okay, thank you, Amanda. Can you just tell me who is next that needed to go? It's Epiphany, and then Amanda, and then Ben is Bureaugraphy. Okay, Epiphany Noel first. Thank you, Elizabeth. Elizabeth said to donate for free readings that you're receiving all the time here on YouTube, make sure you go to that link, hawkintuition.com. Thank you, Elizabeth, for that plug. I'm so grateful for your donations. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. And clicking on that link and going over and donating on my site instead of here on YouTube really helps me a lot too, because YouTube takes so much money from me. I'm grateful for the platform and stuff, but it really does help to take that extra click and go over to my website too. I appreciate you guys. Karen Isis, hello, how are you? Let me focus here a minute. Epiphany Noel's been sitting here waiting as I've been shuffling for an hour. Can I get a card for her? Something in the song. I love the song. You got to know how to treat me like a lady. All right, Kat. I see. I'll pull another one for that, just to. It really is. Those cards were reading the energy. And what I'm seeing right now, I'm sorry, Epiphany Noel, I swear to God, I'm going to get to it. But they're drawing me back to Kat's message again. I think they were for me, just not sure what the message was for me. They're drawing me back to the Three of Cups. And they were showing me the circle that we did, and that Three of Cups is the energy of people coming together. That is the message for you. That's where the power is. That's where the light is. There are so many soul connections coming in for you right now, to embrace that, to connect with that, to celebrate that, celebrating connection, celebrating sisterhood is what, celebrating the sisterhood unions that are happening. Again, that Mary Magdalene video that I posted a year ago, where I was talking about divine feminine Christ unions that are happening, the wave of those that are coming onto the earth right now, and they are the first wave of unions that are happening before the counterparts come together. The wave of that sisterhood union is what they really want you to tap into. The energy of loss and separation, or whatever it is, the energy of that is leading you to, that's where the sunshine is. The energy of that is leading you to those soul connections. Without the disconnect, without going within, without the suffering or the pain that you're feeling, you wouldn't resonate, or you wouldn't be connected, you wouldn't attach to or connect with the bat signal and the energy of your soul family that is calling out to you, that you are making connections with. So keep doing that. I'm seeing the number 3 on this Three of Cups. I'm seeing the number 3. So right now it's 3 of those people. And the Trinity, the triangle, the sacred geometry, the Trinity of 3 of you is really going to empower and bust through any kind of fear, or darkness, or subconscious, or inner child, or it's all of those inner children getting together that are going to help to clear through whatever this is and transform it from this cloaked figure to this beautiful horse. There's 3 of you. That's what they're showing me. Okay, I hope that resonates. So they're just telling you to lean into that. Really lean into that. Really lean in. Those cups are like overflowing, and the resonance that's there is just super powerful. Does that help, Kat? Okay, Epiphany Noel, 5 of Pentacles. Again, this looks like a church to me. 5 of Pentacles is about being left out in the cold. This is about self-worth, negative self-worth, also which is reflected in money problems and things like that. It's the energy of abandonment, the energy of rejection. This is very layered. It's very layered. There's many different things that go into this one card for you, for a lot of other people, but for you specifically. There's a real sense of just being left out in the cold, and suffering and lack. Real something is lacking in your life. I just heard Jesus. Jesus was just like, maybe you need Jesus. And he's saying it as a joke, but it's no coincidence that the very first thing that I saw was it kind of looks like a church to me. The energy of Christ. Feel into the energy of Christ and what that is. These sister connections that I was talking about, that union, that united consciousness, that's Christ energy. And we're all anchoring that here in these human forms. We're taking that powerful divinity and we're anchoring it in these human forms. Tapping into what that divinity looks like and feels like for you is really going to help you to find joy and abundance and worth. Where does your worth come from? Where does the energy of God come from? How do you tap into the energy of God? There is some sort of separation between you and God, that they are wanting you to close that gap, because there is no separation, because you are that God spark. You have that within you. And so tapping into that is where you find, it's like finding God, finding Jesus, being reborn. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean it's that, born again Christian thing, but essentially it is born again into the light and the energy of the Christ, That's what they're saying for you. That's very powerful. When I said separation, it had something to like that stuck out to me a little bit too. And so it's represented or it's manifest in your life with separation. So whether that's separation from your counterpart or for family members or things like that, social distancing has triggered this feeling of separation, being separate from your people, being separate from anyone who gets you, being separate from your love. In order for you to search and to really find it within. Separation is a gift. Being separate from people, whether it's through, a pandemic or your family pulling back or your counterparts, disconnecting with you or whatever it is, find the gift in that separation and examine why separation feels so lonely or what it is exactly that you're looking for. That's kind of what they're telling me. I hope that resonates for you. There's real beauty in separation. There's a real gift in separation. It really helps you to really anchor down into your own energy. Get to know yourself. Get to know your own energy. Okay? Okay, they wanted me to look at the bottom of the deck too, and it's the Eight of Cups, which is walking away from things that no longer serve you. You can see how big and bright and powerful that full moon is. So there are things that you need to be walking away from, empty cups, things that don't serve you in this full moon. Release those things, allow them to go. That's some of the, like, if there are people pulling out of your life, if there are people being removed from your life, or if there's separation or something, there is real power in the surrender of letting go, letting them go, because it's a gift. There's something powerful on the other side of it. Surrender to that, guys. This is a message for a lot of you. Let them go. They're walking, they're heading in another direction. They're guided to. They're supposed to. For your highest and greatest good and theirs. And as painful as it feels, don't resist it. Don't resist it. It's meant to happen for whatever reason. And in being alone, sometimes that's where we find our worth. That's where we reestablish the connection with ourselves and realize that separation is an illusion. Okay? Hope that resonates for you. That's what I've been doing. Okay, so they're encouraging that. They're telling you, they're giving you a pat on the back and say, keep going, keep going. Dig a little bit deeper. Dig a little bit deeper, because there's patterns from your past that are going to bring you back to that energy again and attach you again. We have that pattern of letting go and walking away and empowering ourselves, and then we get hit by, a wave of energy or whatever it is, and then we have that attachment again, and we recreate that, or that person comes back around again. And it's that same pattern over and over again. because we have created this reattachment. They're wanting you to dig just a little bit deeper into whatever that energy from the past is, so that you can really, really close the door on it. Okay. Extract the lesson. Like I was talking about in the very beginning, make sure that you're extracting the lesson, taking the light from it. And a gift, I hear. There's some sort of gift, I hear. Maybe an intuitive gift, something like that. Okay. All right, who was next? Oh, Amanda was next. Okay. Oh, Asha, my most beloved pet who passed is Misty, and as I thought her name, you said hi, Misty, at the same time. Yeah. Okay, and I promise I go through and I read all of these comments again. After I'm off of here, I'll watch it back later and I'll read through all of the comments, and I'm right there with you guys. So I'm not missing any of this if I'm not able to get back to this. Kat said, take their Reiki class and learn your energy. Amen, sister. We were just talking last night and trying to schedule the next Reiki 1 class and Reiki 2 class. So keep that in mind. Reiki 2 is coming up. And then we will let you know as soon as we get that date set. I'll post it on my website, and I have so many people already that are emailing me. We're only going to have 8 spots for it for the Reiki 1 class. So if you're interested in it, make sure that you get over there and sign up for it as soon as it comes up. I will let you guys know. I'll make an announcement on here and on my community tab here on YouTube, and also over on my Facebook group. If you guys aren't members of the Hawk's Nest, go over there and join that amazing, 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 powerful group of light workers that support and love the shit out of each other. Okay? If you want someone to love the shit out of you, go over there and just say hello. You'll be bombarded by so much love. You'll just be like, all right, back off. God, love you guys. Okay. So this one was for Amanda. Amanda, 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords. And again, with this full moon, look at the way the light from that too is just kind of like pouring down on her. There is something that you need to decide. There's some kind of decision, or decisions are hard to make. There's this feeling of a kind of stuckness almost. They want you to know, and her eyes have a blindfold over them. They want you to know that you being stuck is an illusion. You're not being stuck. You're kind of suspended right now because you need to be still. You need to be still in order to see through other means. They're showing me like, you know, she's blindfolded. She can't see right now. So what they're wanting you to do is don't make a decision right now. Don't make a decision. They're showing me the retrogrades. They're reminding me about the retrogrades. Don't make decisions right now. You don't need to make a decision right now. What you need to do is take care of yourself and be still. Be still, because there's so much to be learned and heard in the silence, but only if you listen. If you are, you know, always thinking, always in your head, always trying to figure things out, always trying to see them because your intuition is very strong, always trying to figure, it creates resistance. It creates resistance. Sometimes what they want us to do is just close our eyes and really listen, to stop ourselves, stop the monkey mind, meditate, go for a swim. I see a lot of water, take a bath, whatever it is. And really just listen to the silence. There's so much more there that you're going to hear. And it may just be energy that you hear. It may just be waves of energy that you hear and you feel. Just connect with it, accept it, and then release any attachment to what does that mean, though? Because just trust that it means something for you, and that it is the codes are being integrated, and the guidance that you are wanting, the clarity that you're wanting is going to come when you release the attachment to how it comes and how you experience it, and trying to put the things together and figuring out this sign. If you see a sign, if you see a number, really just allow it to move through you. Accept it. Say, I see what you did there. 222 is my number all the time. Thank you very much for that. I see that. And I don't know what it means yet, and I'm not meant to. I realize I don't have all of the information yet. I'm just going to let it go, and it's going to be put together as it's meant to. Okay? Release the hold. And it's part of, it feels like it's part of what you're releasing in this full moon is the need to know. The need to know, not knowing is unsteady, pisses you off. Not knowing pisses you off. Does that make sense? Hi, Snow White, Snow White. Oh, I hope that you go back. I don't know if you've been here the whole time, but I hope that you go back and watch the rest of this video too, because there is just, I had a lot of meltdowns too in the last week. So make sure you go back and watch the rest of this. Speaking of Snow White, T Rose Oracle, I've been using this a lot in this last week too. So if you guys are interested in this deck, beautiful, beautiful subscriber here, Kimberly, created this deck and sent it to me, and it's all photographs. I'm a photographer, so I really resonate with the images in it. I'm just going to pick a card just to show you. Throat chakra, speak your truth. Freedom. There's freedom in speaking your truth. Release it. Release your truth. Allow it to run free, says Mary Magdalene. Be a witness. Bear witness to your own truth. Okay? God, love these cards. I use them all the time. Thank you so much for them again. Okay, so Amanda, I hope that helped. Ben, you're up. Are you still here? And then Maria, I saw yours on there too. Stuckness and procrastinating. Is that what you want to focus on? If you guys want to book a private reading with me too, I do recorded readings, and I do, one-on-one ascension guided sessions. They're like counseling sessions, and they're readings and stuff, but just like this is one big counseling session. Very, very powerful activations happen in it, and really big shifts happen after all of these sessions. So, if you've been wanting to book a session with me, my calendar is open right now. Okay. They've cleared it for me for some reason. I feel like there's a lot happening, and there's a lot coming up. There was a lot that I needed to go through. And I needed the time to do it. And so as I'm coming out of it now, I can see that I'm open for you guys. All right, Ben. Seven of Pentacles. This is about the harvest. This is about really picking and choosing what serves you. Picking and choosing what serves you right now. Okay? You have a lot going for you. You have a lot of opportunity. There are a lot of opportunities. They're wanting you to pick the one that is going to feed you in the most satisfying but enduring way, whatever that means. We found love right where we are. That's what the song says. 29, 29. 29 people, 29 thumbs up. So that's a repeating number. 11, 11. That's what that is. 29, 29 is 11, 11. This is about picking the sustainable harvest. This is about really looking at those options out there, looking at what it is that you're manifesting. Look at the seeds that you've already planted and look at how they're growing. Look at what you've built in your life. Look at the reality that you have created around you and choose what you want. Choose what you want. You can create exactly what you want. You can create the template of the person that you want. And if the energy of you moving forward is attached to someone who is not allowing you to move forward because they're not moving forward or because the label that you have on them is holding you back, remove that label, bring it back into yourself, and create the template of that person by focusing on yourself and honoring yourself and honoring everything that you want out of this life. You deserve and are worthy of every single thing that you want. You do not have to play it small. That's what they're telling me right now is don't play it small. You have a lot going for you. You are a good manifester. That's what they're saying. You can manifest so many things in your life. There are opportunities coming your way, and you are going to have the chance to pick and choose which one you want. You can choose whatever you want. That's really amazing. The energy of that is really amazing. Okay, Marie, thank you very much. All right, that's how you feel in the regular. Ask them what I need. Okay. Stuckness and procrastination. So part of that, I hope you're listening to this one that I pulled for Amanda too, this Two of Swords. The feeling and the energy of stuckness or not being able to move or putting things off or something like that. It may be an illusion that you're stuck. It may be that they have you sitting still for some reason, that there's something that you need to be listening to, that they're gearing up for something. You need to be sitting still in order to release whatever it is. It's an important time for you to be sitting still. They really want you to go within in this full moon and do a ritual, do a reading for yourself, connect in with what it is that illusions that you need to let go of. I'm hearing the illusion of stuckness is one of them. Procrastination is I'm going to pull another one for you right now too. Nellie Bell, we're about winding down right now too. I'm going to make hers the last one. Thank you for that donation. Yes, I will. I'll pull a card for that one too. So I'm pulling one for Marie right now and then Nellie Bell, and that'll be the last one. We're at an hour and a half right now. So we'll cut it off after that. Okay. And Elizabeth, thank you for everything that you're doing in there. Brooke, if you're still in here, thank you for being the moderator too. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys having my back, and it really helps me to focus. Keep this space sacred. All right, Maurice. Okay, Ten of Swords. So what I was just talking about with that Two of Swords, part of what's keeping you there is this death and rebirth, like I was talking about at the beginning of the video. It's so necessary. This death, this ending, there is an ending of an old way, of those old patterns, of those, of the feeling of being stuck. You're taking the power away from yourself when you say, I'm stuck. We can shift that. We can shift that thinking to, I am exactly where I need to be. Everything is always working out for me. I'm not stuck. I am in a place where I am shifting into something new. They are keeping me still so that I can experience something important that is going to help me to move forward. When you embrace it, when you honor the time to yourself, when things have slowed down a little bit, you're able to see and appreciate them and be grateful for them. And that's where the inspired action comes from. Even just honoring your body, knowing that you're tired, knowing that this battle has been really, really hard and we don't want to have to battle anymore. It's this battle weary kind of energy. We have been battling a lot of fucking energy, and we've been doing it for a long time. It's about time that we sit down and rest and just say, no more. That battle, that shadow warrior energy within us, it's time to die off. We don't need to replay these patterns over and over again. We have healed those things. We need to just see them, honor them, extract the lessons from them, honor our feelings as we go through them, know that we are held exactly where we are supposed to be, and let ourselves go through that death so that we can get to the other side of it. Within the death is a new beginning. There's something coming to an end for you. Very powerful ending. Reach out to people around you, establish those connections. I just heard, hold on to me, hold on to me. The pain that you are experiencing, the feeling of that stuckness. So many people resonate with that. That's where the beauty is in the resonance, is in the connection. It's time to reconnect. That's what they're telling me. And so you sitting still in that stuckness and even stating it out loud that I feel stuck, so many other people are, it's like your bat signal is going out. And so many other people are going, right? Me too. I know. I'm going to come and sit on the couch with you and let's be stuck together. And like that resonance is the beauty that you need to get through it. And without being stuck, without sitting still, you wouldn't have established those connections. You wouldn't have created that resonance. Each of these moments right now is very important. And the light behind them, the shadows, the sun shining through those clouds, that's what's coming through. And look at the way that it's making those swords gleam. There's light in this. It really feels like you're meant to be still, not stuck, but still. Shift that programming, shift that that mentality a little bit, and shine that light on it. You're not stuck, you're being still. It's purposeful. And then from that comes the inspired action that gets you out of that procrastination kind of stage. Does that make sense for you guys? I love you all and struggle with accepting healthy love. I know. It's exactly. There's the resonance right there. It's exactly what I've been going through. And it's my little girl. My inner child has a hard time accepting love. She doesn't feel worthy. She doesn't feel that she's a gift to other people. She doesn't feel that she is worthy of their love either. And she also needs to protect herself from the energy of love because it always hurt her before. And so it's really, really hard to open yourself up to that. But as soon as you just allow yourself to resonate with the fact that I really feel the need to protect myself, you say it out loud, you create that vulnerability, you open yourself up in that way and express it. And then the resonance comes in, the vibration of people who are that same energy and need to be seen just like you. They're just like, I know. Yeah, I feel the same way. We are alike. We are alike. You are not alone. That's all we need. That's all we need right now. That's the love that we need. All right. I hope that helped, Marie. All right, Nellie Bell. Abundance or love in my future? Is it one or the other? Abundance or love? Which one is she getting? Let's just find out what they have to say about abundance/love in your future. Okay, let's end this on a positive note, all right? Both. Brooke said both. Woohoo, love. King of Cups. Definitely love. And what doesn't kill you makes you stronger is on right now. The dove that's in this. The dove, again, is coming back. It's really, really... the energy of this person, of this love, of this love that's coming in is peaceful. It's very peaceful. This person is empathic, very sweet, very caring, emotionally available, and you can trust it. That's what they're saying. You can trust it. There is peace in the energy of this love coming your way. So yes, to the love. It doesn't kill you, make you stronger. Snow White said, I'm hearing, hold on tight to your dreams. Oh, Tower. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I know that you came in here. I don't know if you've been here the whole time, but go back to the beginning of the video and watch it back again too, because I talked about Tower. I talked about the power of the Tower. The power of the Tower. And the lessons, extracting the lessons in the Tower moments. And really circling up with your people as the tower falls. The tower, it's so important for that tower to come down. There's a big shift. There's a big shakeup happening. Something big needs to change for you to accept this love in. So just because this love comes into your realm, just because it's there, doesn't mean that you are able to accept it. Doesn't mean that you're not going to repeat the patterns of the past that make you reject this and don't see it, or aren't open to who it is, or whatever that is. So it's coming into your realm, but there's something that you need to shift in order to allow it. There is a big shakeup. And I'm seeing like the light channel, our energy body, our chakra system, and it's like right in the middle of that. So like the heart chakra, there's some sort of like, now I see a defibrillator, like you're being jolted, your heart is being jolted. That shift, that change, that there's a big change that needs to happen for you in the way that you receive this love. And that goes to abundance also. You know, abundance is the same thing as love. It's the same thing as joy. It's the same energy as money. It's the same energy as freedom. It's the same energy as this. There's some kind of energy in you that separates yourself from the fact that it's all energy, or that you deserve it, or that you're worthy of it, or, you know, goes back to self-worth again. But the way that you see that love, the way that you see it coming in, I hear like he owes me, or they owe me, or there's kind of this resentment a little bit, like this better be all that I asked for, because, you know, fuck all that in the past and blah, 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 blah. But that's all just projecting. That's all of those people in our past were just mirrors of what we had going on. And so the energy of this coming in can only be accepted by you when you realize that this person is trying to extract the deep, sensitive, soft, peaceful love within you. So when you establish that love in your heart for yourself and understand your worth, and truly, truly, really honor and cherish yourself, go back and do that mirror exercise that I was talking about in the video earlier too. That's when this comes in. That's when this comes in, and you're able to accept it. Okay? I hope that made sense for you. Sometimes you find love in the towers. That's right. Sometimes you find love in the towers. Sometimes you find the love of soul family, soul sisters, who are falling right down with you, and, you know, land in this rubble, and you are there experiencing it together. It was a traumatic experience, and you guys all went through this thing together. You're all still holding hands. You soften the landing with each other, and then you start to rebuild with each other. There's real beauty in that. That's what's being established in these tower moments happening. 3030 is the number that I see on there. Okay. All right. One last card. We're going to do a Power of Surrender cards. Power of Surrender. You're up. What is it that you need to surrender right now? I want you to close your eyes. I want you to close your eyes and just feel into the energy in here right now. Open yourself up. Open your heart up. Really, really just allow whatever this message is. Just give it to God. Let go, let God, and receive whatever it is that you need to receive. And allow yourself to be open. Allow yourself to be read. Allow yourself to be held. Allow yourself to be loved. And open yourself up to whatever the message is right now. No matter what it is, this is going to be a powerful message of expansion and like guiding light, guiding force. Okay? Allow it for each one of you. There's a little bit of stuck energy in here. There's a little bit of just, it's so hard. I'm so exhausted. I know you are. I know you are. I'm tired too. I'm tired of this battle. We don't need it anymore. What do we need to surrender? What do we need to surrender to take that one step forward? Thank you. One more, please. One more, please. Whoa, look out. Okay, first, surrender resentments. And this was very, very red, that root chakra stuff that I was talking about earlier. It's whatever pain from the past there was, learn the lesson from that and extract the value from it. A lot of us hold resentment against the shadows. I'm so sick of this battle. And it puts out the energy of the resentment for the battle. We know how important the battle has been. And we're just stating now, I appreciate the battle. I appreciate everything that we went through. I appreciate where it has brought us. I appreciate the resonance from you guys. I appreciate the warriors that it brought me into contact with. Surrender the resentment towards people, towards, fear, towards convincing people, towards everything that's going on out there. Any kind of resentment that you have, it's so important that it creates so much resistance and it just holds us back. Forgive. Forgiveness is the gift of freedom that you give yourself. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. That's number one. Surrender to your intuition. Yeah. Surrender to the feminine energy. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. That includes people that that's what we were talking about earlier too, honing your intuitive gifts, closing your eyes and allowing yourself to sense things in a different way and really listening, really listening with your ears, listening with a different sense, closing your eyes and just listen to the silence sometimes and surrender to how powerful that is, how powerful your senses are, and how powerful you are as a light worker. Okay? If you guys need help with that, all of my information is down in the box below. You can book a private reading with me, a private session. Let's dig into it. And I have a lot more workshops coming up too for honing your gifts, for card reading, energy reading, really tapping into our senses. And again, we have my Divine Masculine and I have a Reiki 1 class that we are teaching and a Reiki 2 class coming up. I think both of them are going to be in November. I will give you guys the dates of those soon. If you're interested and you want to just give me a heads up that you want to sign up for it, we're only going to have 8 spots for it. So those are probably going to go pretty quick. Just email me, give me a heads up and say, I really would like to be in that Reiki class. Let me know as soon as it comes out. I'll give you an email heads up just before I post it. That way you're able to sign up for it and get a spot in the class. Okay? Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here and holding the space. Again, with the hour and 53 minutes, 2 hours almost. This is just such an amazing time that I get to spend with you guys. I never want to cut it short, and I don't even notice the time as it goes by. So I hope that it's the same for you guys. And I'm really feeling, I'm really connecting back in. I'm connecting back in with that grid again. So I just want you to know I feel good right now. I feel good. And it's been really hard for me to say that in the last week. I have not said that at all in the last week. So I feel good. I feel good. You guys done good. You done good. And if you know, you know. And if you don't, if you haven't seen my last video, go back and go watch that, because there's a poem that I read in there. It's called You Done Good, that you might need to go connect with. Okay? All right, guys. I love you very much. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you to my moderators too. I really appreciate you guys. I love you so much. And yeah, I'll get you back. Believe me. Love you guys. Thank you. See you.